angles? What do you think?
The Gothic will help you get better angles. So have you done much calligraphy already to know if you're good at angles or not? You know what I mean?
I've just like tried to do it, and that seems to be my biggest challenge is like keeping a consistent angle. Because even with my regular handwriting, like depending on my position, it can look completely different.
Do you actually mean the slant of the letters or the angle of the pen?
The angle of the pen. Like I move it all the time. I don't know why, but that's my biggest issue.
Okay, so do you mean like if you're like keeping like this angle or like a different angle, like if you draw down like to have that 45-degree angle, like that kind of a thing?
Yeah,
like
I'll
this
try
angle here.
Exactly. I'll try and draw down multiple times, and they're like every single one is like.
Okay. Well, actually, that's what we're going to learn first. We're going to learn to keep that angle. We're going to do a lot of practicing to keep that angle, and it actually applies to both styles.
Okay. I like the Gothic one then.
Okay. And if you decide, I can send you this, and you can try the other one, and maybe if you want to change your mind or something.
Okay, cool.
But we'll do that one. All right. And you don't even have to decide today, really. But I just kind of wanted to get an idea.
Cool.
Because today it's going to be all about like kind of basic pen strokes and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. So did you get the graph paper?
Yeah, so I've got the graph pad right here.
Okay, yeah, let's start out with the graph paper. And then you can go ahead and point it toward your paper now.
Okay, sure. There we go.
Cool. Alright, cool. Excellent. Okay, so that's one of the first things we want to do is we want to be able to get that angle down. And the idea is that you're holding your pen at a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to go ahead and try to draw with this pen, or write with this pen, and see what you think, if it's visible enough. I know you're on a phone, so like with graph paper, it's easy to tell what a 45-degree angle is, right? It's like right across a square, corner to corner. That's a 45-degree angle. So that kind of makes it easy working on graph paper. So let's go ahead and try to do it like 2 squares high, and just go like this, and your flat part of your pen should be lined up with that.
Okay.
Exactly. And so what I do is I kind of go like the halfway point on that square goes to the halfway point on that square, and then you're going corner to corner, and then halfway, and then corner to corner. Oh, you don't have to be right on the corners. That might be too much to concentrate on. So just concentrate on once you make your first 45.
This is so tough. I don't know why. Okay. I feel like I rush myself a lot.
Okay, you definitely don't want to rush. That's what I always tell people. People say like, "Oh, I have horrible handwriting," and I watch them write, and they write really fast. I'm like, well, that's why. You have to slow down. If you slow down, you can have neat handwriting. It's all about like putting a little focus onto what you're doing, and then slowing down enough. So yeah, don't ever try to rush yourself.
Okay. I feel like when I pause it like bleeds so much.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, it shouldn't be. Oh, this paper's not that good. So
okay.
Even though I like to use it for practice and learning because it has, it's easy to see the straight lines. So don't worry about the bleeding. Once we start using the good paper like that, the Rhodia, it's going to be a lot better.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep just like losing.
Are you sitting in a comfortable position, or are you sitting awkwardly because you're holding a baby?
No, I put my baby down, so I'm holding. I don't know. I'm just not really good at doing this.
No, you're fine. You're doing good. You just have the occasional one that gets off, but yeah, you're doing good.
I feel like I don't know.
You should get to where there's kind of like a not like music, like kind of like you're on a beat, you're just going.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So like, yeah, making a line, making another line, making another line, just kind of like a rhythm. That's the word I'm looking for.
When you're looking, what do you look at? Because I'm like looking at the next place that my line should end up. Should I just be watching my pen instead?
No, you can look at where it's going to end. You can think about where it's going to end. That's definitely a good trait. And it should almost feel like when you're doing these lines, it should almost feel like your pen is skating on ice because it's digging. It's a flat side like a knife. It should be kind of knifing into your paper. Do you know what I mean? Like slicing.
Okay.
Does it feel like a slice? Like you're kind of. Oh wait, let me look at this too. Go ahead and bring your hand back to the other side. Like,
sorry.
Do a row under here, and let me just hold your pen there. Just like hold your pen like this, and let me see.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how you're holding it. So, I kind of want you to see like the amount of angle I have. Like you don't want it like, to. Are you? And I think you might need to put your fingers down a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And then the pen should be a little bit more up. I think you should probably go a little more up. Yeah. It might feel awkward at first if it's something you're not used to, but then you'll get used to it. So now try a line and see if it feels like it's slicing a little bit.
Okay, that's softer. Yeah.
Does it feel more?
Before it was like almost digging into the paper. I feel okay.
It should feel like it's kind of slicing a little bit, like you almost can't get off that line because it's just kind of, how what I'm saying, like an ice skate gets into the groove of the ice.
Yeah.
Or if you're knifing something, it kind of follows that groove, and you can't make a curved line anymore because it's kind of slicing. Yeah, that's the idea. So I think that's a little better. You're holding it better.
It is hard to like hold it as close as you were saying because I'm used to holding it like way out there, know,
so
instead of in.
Yeah, you want to get used to that. It's definitely something that you want to do for calligraphy is hold it like that. Because then because that's supposed to be the thinnest line that you can possibly make is when you're doing that 45, and then the flat side is like slicing in. That should be the thinnest line you can possibly make. And just for an exaggerated effect, let's see how this feels. Like, try to put the pen almost vertical. Like, see how mine is almost vertical? Then try a line like that, just to feel what that feels like. And I want to see what the line looks like, too. So you're holding it almost vertical?
Yeah, as much as I can. I feel like I'm curving.
Yeah, you're curving.
Oh, that's tough. Well, that's way hard. Why is it? Okay. Yeah. I feel like my wrist is moving more when I do the other, like the one that you had suggested.
Yeah, so you really don't have to hold it that vertical. I just wanted to test that out. But yeah, you want to hold it more vertical than you were.
Yeah, than I'm used to. Okay. Yeah.
And it's all like muscle memory too, because you've been writing your whole life holding it a certain way, and now you're trying it a different way, and your brain is like, this is not normal.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I do some and I'm like, oh, that feels so good. And then I move my hand to like go further down the row and it just like screws me up.
Yeah. You don't forget you got to kind of, move your palm over where it's resting on the paper at a certain point.
Oh, what am I doing wrong? Okay, can you look at my hand again and tell me what I'm doing wrong? Because it's making, I just feel like so weird again.
Move it far left so I can see your hand. Does your phone go back any further?
I can.
Did you get one of those stands or?
Yeah, I have a little stand. Okay.
Yeah, back a little further. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I just don't know why they're so inconsistent. Okay. Slow down. I don't know.
They get closer. Okay. See how close I am? See this this part of the pen is where your fingers should be.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
All right.
Let me see your pen again without move your finger so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, that's it. It should go right down there. You should only have that much nib down there.
Okay, maybe I just need to rotate my pen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you can rotate your pen a little bit more and you'll get a little bit thinner stroke. I think it'd be rotating the other way.
Let me
make sure. So that you're making the thinnest possible stroke with just the edge of the metal. It's like a little,
so is one edge, like the front edge or the back edge, supposed to be hitting it more than the other?
Not with that pen. That pen is double-edged. My pen is only one edge.
Okay.
Because like if I flip mine over, I have this other side, which is not the correct side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just a different design of pen.
Yeah, these ones are very beginner friendly. Okay.
Yeah, those are getting pretty good.
This row is like really good. That second row I did, and then the third one is kind of effed up again. But we'll just keep practicing.
Yeah, you have to think about what happened there. You know, did I try to go too fast, or was I not thinking or focusing? Nope, that one wiggled a little bit.
I wish I had an actual desk.
You're sitting at the table?
I'm sitting on the floor right now.
Oh. Are you...
That might be contributing to this.
Oh, so you're sitting on the floor and drawing on the floor?
I've got a box, and so it's like...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely want to have, it's a good idea to have a good setup to where you're, like, ergonomically correct, or, posture-wise, it's good.
I think that might, yeah.
Okay, go a little bit slower. You don't have to be so fast. Until you get a little more confident with it, you can go slower.
Every once in a while, like, I don't know why, but my pens just, like, move. I mean, not my pen, my fingers, like, move a little bit, and that's when I feel like they start to squiggle.
And just try to feel that action of the edge, like skating into the paper, like it's a slice. Like if you turn it, the knife isn't going to slice right, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's starting to feel a lot better. Yeah. Oh, and then it messed up.
That might be because you needed to move your hand over more or something. Or it just might be getting used to it, like, you know how you write like a few, you write, as you're writing left to right, you go a certain distance and then you have to move your hand, you write some more and then you have to move your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so while you're doing that, you start out with your fingers reaching farthest to the left.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of going toward the middle, and then you get kind of close. And then so each stroke is kind of like slightly different muscles,
Yeah.
So you're just gonna, those muscles will be trained the more you do this. I mean, it's like not really a super fun thing to do, but this repetition will really train the muscle memory and that like your brain, hand, eye coordination type thing. Okay, so now we're going to switch to another stroke, and that's pretty much the opposite stroke. So that one is going at a 45, but you're using the full width of the pen. Oh wait, let me get my pen on screen. There we go. Sometimes I forget to look to see if I'm on the screen. All right, okay. And then we're going to pull it down. That one's kind of wiggly. You're going to try to go straight down at 45 degrees, like that. And it should look like, it should look square on both ends.
Okay. No, that is okay.
And you get, draw them together a little bit closer.
So, I don't know why I
For
can't
these, concentrate
comprehend.
more on just like making a straight line. You know, try to get about the right angle, but really try to concentrate on a straight line.
This one is so much harder for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Why is it so... okay. Let me make sure you can see. Middle. I feel like when I don't have like the corner as the next one, that's when I start screwing up. Okay.
All right, do me a favor real quick. Hold up your paper so I can see it flat to the screen. I just want to see how they...
I'm trying.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
I just try to keep thinking like middle and then edge, but that's, I don't know.
All of the squares. Following
Yeah.
the squares on there. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to concentrate on the angle too much. Just try to get the angle about right, but concentrate more on like a straight line, and then starting and ending with a nice squared off kind of line. Oop, that one's wiggly. And you can experiment with the speed on this one. Try a faster one and see if that helps you make a straighter line.
I'm gonna start here. Me. I don't know. I think I suck no matter what. At least for now.
No insulting yourself talk allowed in class.
Okay.
Only positive talk.
I am adequately skilled for the point that I'm at.
There you go.
Okay. How much should I practice every day, do you think?
Just the more you practice, the better you're going to get. I mean, if you can do it at least once a day for, 20, 30 minutes, it's definitely going to help.
Okay.
You could, I don't know if you ever write yourself notes or anything or jot down stuff. You could always just make yourself write them in calligraphy.
Ooh, that would be a good idea.
Yeah. You could write your friends letters or something.
Write my kids' notes. Two players.
Yeah.
Why don't you play the other pad?
No.
Okay, well go watch a show then or something.
No.
I'm almost done, buddy. Please.
I want to go to the game.
Okay, you can go.
How old are your kids?
6, 3, and 7 weeks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I work with kids. I work as a school photographer also. So,
Oh yeah?
But the littles I have to deal with is pre-K.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
4-year-olds.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, make sure your fingertips stay down low enough on your pen.
Oh yeah, I was writing up, huh?
Yeah.
I always feel like maybe I'm going too far over because it's so wide. I think that might be it.
Okay. Also concentrate on this. I'm going to do a really a really big one real quick. So so as I do it, if this is the top, and that's
Oh, can you move it a little?
And I'm sorry. If this is the top, sorry about that, and that's that's the bottom. You want the corners to be hitting the line. So the corner of the first one, and then the corner of the bottom one hits the line. So that's also that's also the goal. just to not go above the line or below the line, and just hit it like that.
Okay.
And also check to make sure that your nib is, at that angle when you're making the line.
I think this one right here is the only one that has done it correctly.
Yay! Circle that one.
Hooray! Okay, there's a second one too.
You're in the zone.
Ooh. They're kind of squiggly, but...
Okay, all right, let's move on to something else where we're going to combine the two now.
Okay.
So we're going to do it two ways. One to where they're using the height of two squares, to where you go, let me get my pen ready. You go like this, this, this. And then we'll do another one where we just use the height of one square, and this one's going to be a lot easier because you just go like this. And you got to inch your hand over as you go a little bit. Got
Gorgeous. Okay.
Do you accept the challenge?
Yes. Okay.
And
Same.
you might want to start all the way to the left of your paper, so you use all, be efficient. Use all your paper.
It's just like kind of curvy because I folded it over.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
And so it's like a weird. Sorry, it's a weird. Little,
Okay, whatever's comfortable. I thought you were just doing it so you could stay on the screen.
No, you're fine.
Okay, because you can.
2, 2. I feel like I didn't angle my thing. Hold on, my phone is like 10%.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Okay, cool. So 2 squares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my pen's at the right angle.
Mm-hmm.
These kind of look... Here, let me show you. Do they look okay? I think that my nib's not at the right angle because they look a bit...
Yeah, I think you're getting off a little bit. So remember, like, your pin should not be twisting. You should be, like, keeping it at the same angle. Like, don't do one angle going up and then another angle going down. It should, it should stay at the same angle. So that's a slice and then a thick line. And a slice and a thick line.
Oh yeah, I'm totally moving it. Okay. Thick line.
Yeah, just keep in mind that thin line should kind of feel like a slice. You can go a little slower.
And I was experimenting, didn't work out.
Okay.
Here we go. Should I be keeping my pen on the paper the whole time, or should I lift up?
Yes. unless it fills. Let me see. Yeah, because you can totally move your hand at the when you get to a corner, you kind of move your hand a little bit if you need to, and just keep it down.
I'm still.
Go ahead and try the little ones now. You'll find those a little bit easier, I think.
Okay, let me see your little ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do the one square.
I don't know. I feel like I'm moving every.
Just go a little slower. Go slower. Yeah.
Are you moving your hand every time you do go down?
Let me see.
Or I mean up.
Okay, so go up, down, move my hand, up, down, move my hand. I gotta do it after I'm down. When I'm on the down corner, I move my hand. So keep going slow. You like to speed up, I think.
I know. I'm like, oh, that felt nice. I'm gonna go fast.
Yeah, just keep it. This is can be like a very relaxing Zen kind of thing. Just keep it slow and steady.
I keep forgetting to like move my hand, and then I like overstretch.
Put those fingers down, back on the grip.
Oh, and I didn't move my hand. Okay.
Okay, stop right there. Don't just look at your hand. Put your pen to the paper.
Mm-hmm.
And look at your hand. Okay, and I know we're not at the same angle, but if you look at my hand, my pen is in front of this knuckle. Yours is behind the knuckle, like this. So you're gonna get better line if you put it in front of your knuckle. So see, mine's like that.
Okay.
Give that a try.
Yeah, you're right, because I am always with it like in that curve. Okay.
Yeah, you're making that pen lean back too much, I think. So it's gonna feel awkward, but just be like you're learning something totally new. It's gonna be awkward. So yeah, I think that's better.
It makes it holding it closer to my hand easier with it in front of that knuckle.
There you go.
Yes, son.
Yeah, that's a lot better. The way you're holding it's a lot better.
Okay. Sorry. My kids are just like, he's playing.
Yes, I know.
I don't usually let them play pads, but I was like, if you leave me alone.
Sometimes you just gotta use what worked, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, look at that. That's so much different. So much better.
Yeah, I feel like way more in control of it than before.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so you can see everything that you're doing. So, for like practice, you'll be repeating all of that. So I'm going to show you just a few more things real quick so you'll have other things to practice. Okay, the next one is just doing a vertical stroke. So holding the pen at the same angle, get on the screen here. You're going to do a vertical stroke. Oh, my pen's not writing well. So you're just going to do vertical strokes like this. And again, you want the corners to touch the top and the bottom. And it should leave a nice, I'll do one with a big pen just so you can see what the stroke should look like.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm wiggly with this big pen. There we go. There's a good one. So like that angle should be like that when you make it.
Okay. Okay, take out my pen in the right spot.
So yeah, just keep doing vertical lines. And and then just try to be straight. And that's right. I'll do them 2 squares high.
Okay.
And make sure you're keeping that angle. So when you stop, when your pen stops, are you at this angle right here?
Yeah, I am. It's just kind of bleeding because of the paper, and so I can't really see it. But
Oh yeah, what size? Out of the sizes, is that like the number?
The smallest.
Oh, let's go to number 2.
Okay.
Please. Oh gosh, I should have checked that at the beginning.
No, you're fine. Let me
Yeah,
make
smaller is a little bit harder. You definitely want to use that number 2.
Oh, I don't even have ink in this one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put glue. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that number 1 is really small.
It is. That's probably why I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't see an angle. Just waiting for the ink to start flowing.
Other side.
Do your ink thingies have like a little metal ball in them?
No. Yours do?
These ones do.
Oh, okay. Maybe that helps to seal it when you pull it off, and if you want to save it for later.
Maybe, yeah.
Does it cover the opening?
No, it's just inside of like the ink.
Oh,
maybe it's to mix it.
Yeah, it might be like for shaking it, like when you shake a paint can, it has a little ball inside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you should probably shake it a little bit before you put it on. So there you go. You can just just dab it a little. Keep dabbing it. Did you give it a little squeeze?
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Bing. Oh, come on.
Yeah, keep dabbing. When you're dabbing, you can dab, and then you can do dab strokes from your dab just to kind of get it going. Alright, check that angle. I think you're at a steep angle.
You're right.
And you can check it like this, like if you were to, if you do a line, and then you immediately from that go a line up, it should be at that angle. And then, you could try to do that to check. You kind of go like this, and then go down.
No, baby, I'll let you try later, okay? I'm just trying to practice right now. Go.
No.
These ones are hard.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, son, leave. You can take that. Go. You can take it. Go play with that. Yeah.
But there's one for 2.
You can draw later, okay?
Hey.
Why don't you go get pen and paper? You can draw with me.
No.
Ooh, that was a good one. Boop. I don't feel that these are very straight. Should I just do it? I feel like I should just use the line as a guide because it's helping me be so straight. Oh, no.
That's fine, but sometimes having the line be every other, the one in between the line can still be straight too. If you do one on the line, one in the middle, another one on the line, kind of like that. Yeah, that one looked good.
I think that it keeps slightly going to the back of that knuckle, and that's when it starts to
yeah, just try to always be aware of that. Make sure where your fingertips are. Make sure that the pen is in front of the knuckle. And there's my cat. You have babies and I have cats. There's
Oh,
my
that's
cat.
Ooh, son, you cannot use this one.
What?
Go get a marker.
No, this one's are there. Thank you.
These ones will be really,
Over
really
here.
messy.
Over here.
It's not gonna be nasty.
It will be messy because these have lots of ink.
Over here.
Oh.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Meaning. Oh my goodness.
This one with you.
Please go out.
Don't do that. Mom, my dad wants you the iPad.
Oh my goodness. For some reason, I am not keeping the nib very flat on the paper.
Yeah, that's where it helps to, keep holding it up vertically, more vertical.
Okay.
Like you're doing. Yeah, good. Good.
Okay, can you move a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah, hold on. I make it dinosaur.
I'm losing focus. Okay.
Mom, what do you share? What do you share?
Go turn a timer on Google, please. 3 minutes.
Okay, now let's try some horizontal lines.
Okay.
And just so that, you have to kind of stagger these. You just kind of go like this. Give a little space, do another one, a little space, do another one, space. And you could try to do them a certain length or something, like maybe 2 squares wide.
Mm-hmm. What angle do you have the nib at? The same one that we've been doing?
The nib is always going to stay at the same angle.
Okay.
Always.
Always 45.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, these are wavy.
That one looks better.
Yeah. I'm going slow and it's working.
Yes. It's the secret.
And I'm trying to make it so like the bottom edge touches the first, the top edge touches the second,
Mm-hmm. Good.
Oh, come on.
That's okay. If you mess up, you don't have to try to fix it. You can just do another one.
Yeah, I think if I just go slow. I'm afraid I'm gonna get so used to the graph paper that like I try to write on anything else and I'll just be like,
Yeah. Well, this is your training wheels.
oh, good. Okay. It's allowed.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to do a fancy thing, and we're going to combine all the strokes that we just learned, okay?
Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay, we're going to do a star. So it's made of all the strokes that we did. So let's make sure you see my paper. Okay, so we're going to go this. So I'm going to get my pen ready. Okay, this stroke, the vertical stroke, and the horizontal stroke.
Okay.
So you make an asterisk, basically, or a star, whatever you want to call it.
Is there a particular order I should be doing them in, or just like as long as it all gets done?
I think you can do any order.
Okay.
I tend to go make the X first, and then I do a cross.
Okay. Mm. I think I'm doing it, and then okay.
Check every time you put your pen down, look at the angle, because you're going to you're placing it down at a different point each time. So
Yeah.
check that angle.
And it
Place it down, you're at a 45. Place it down again, you're at a 45. Think of placing it again, you're at the 45. And then make sure that one's at a 45 too.
Okay.
But I think it looks a lot better now that you have the that wider pen.
Yeah, totally. I can actually see the points of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So this was my best one. You can't really tell. But all of the angles on the lines are really good, and it looks straightish.
Cool.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's so much nicer. Okay. If I just make sure that I have that above my knuckle, for the most part I feel a lot more comfortable. Oh. Do you think it might be a good idea to practice with that dot paper?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I mean, if you do use it, I would recommend using an ink pen and just drawing a line across the dots, so you have a solid line to work on.
Okay.
You could use it and kind of make it look like notebook paper.
Okay.
And you could try to just imagine the vertical lines, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Because, from dot to dot, you can kind of imagine the vertical. Hey, cat, you gotta move. Greta, over here. Okay, and we're gonna do one more, which combines all these lines.
Okay.
And this one is more of making a, what do you call it? I think it's an octagon. And it might be hard to do within 4 squares. I might go bigger, but I'm going to try one in 4 squares. So I'm going to start at the top. Wait, no, I'm going to go ahead and do it with a 3x3. So I can see I hope I'm not out of ink.
Ew, you just might be.
Yeah. Very close here, let me see. I'm out of ink. My other pen's not as wide, I wanted the wide one. Let me see, I'm trying myself a black ink here real quick. I think I'll do purple. It's interesting, if you change ink when you already got some ink in there, it will gradually fade to the other one.
Oh yeah, that's what these pilot ones were it had like, it was talking about it, just like change it every letter,
Oh, right.
and then it'll have the gradient.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alright, let me get this working real quick. But yeah, with these these cheaper inks, which are like the cheap brand you get at Hobby Lobby or something, like if I squeeze them too much, they'll actually crack on the sides.
Oh, like the actual
Yeah, this
plastic.
part. This part will,
wow.
yeah. And then it would make a big mess.
That would be crappy.
Yeah. And you don't even have to screw on the pen if you want to just see if it's writing it. I can leave it like this and just try to make it work. Alright, come on. We can go a little over 8:30 if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Alright, since I'm... Or it's, what, 6:30 your time, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
So you're Utah? That's where you're at?
Yeah, Utah.
I used to live in Colorado, so I was in mountain time too.
Oh, that's cool.
All
So
right,
you know what it's like with snow.
Oh yeah, tons of snow. All right, so now I have lots of ink. So I'm gonna do a vertical line. I mean a diagonal line that way. I'm gonna do a line this way. I'm gonna bring one down this way, this way, this way, and then I'm gonna stop because. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you this part. Like usually you want to it's okay to make your pen go in this direction and in this direction and in this direction, but you don't want to go in this direction.
Oh.
Don't do that one, because then you're pushing your pen and it kind of is like this, you know.
Drag. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. It's hard to make a line that way. You're kind of pushing against the grain, or it's like fingernails on a chalkboard. So try to avoid going that direction. So that's why I'm not going to go this way. So after I go that way, because I can go like that, and that, and then I'll make the other line starting here.
Okay.
So then I'll come down and across like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
How many did you do it? Okay.
So you're making a stop sign. Or an octagon. And so take your time with each stroke. I did that wrong. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you can even start it here. That way you don't have to start. That way you're doing half the shape each time. Like, there's half the shape right there, like that, and then you're putting them together.
Okay.
Two half shapes.
We're just doing a cross one. Okay.
Okay, put your fingers down and put your get everything in the right position in front of your knuckle. There you go.
Okay. Good. I always just go back to that old habit. Okay.
Yep.
Pink. Oh my goodness. Okay.
After each stroke, kind of check your angle, because I do.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel that too. When you do it, you have to kind of adjust how you're going to pull it or move your pen. You kind of have to adjust.
I feel like I'm stopping in the wrong spots because I'm trying to get to like the corners of everything.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, like I feel myself like every time I do a stroke, I stop. I turn my pen a little bit because I feel how I'm going to be pulling it, so I have to turn it a little bit right there, and then I'm going to feel think about how I'm going to do the next one, so I get my hand in the right angle to do it. Check your angle. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Reposition your hand and make sure you're at the angle. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's the best attempt.
Yeah. Check the angle. See, that might be one where you need to reposition your hand so you can get a good pull. Yeah, like you're making it's like you're making a masterwork painting. You have to, every stroke matters.
Oh no. Okay. This is definitely the hardest one.
I think the most important thing to concentrate on with those is just try to make sure every line is straight.
Yeah.
Not so much about, if it ends up in the right place, but just try to think about this straight part.
I totally forgot what angle I'm supposed to be at. Okay, there we go. I think this one's better, even though it doesn't look very even. I felt like I had good angles at every time I stopped.
Yeah. I like that one. Yeah, that's the main point of the exercise, is like training how to do all the angles and lines at different angles.
Okay, that one's just... I don't know what that is.
So yeah, I actually think you're doing really good. I had one student that she really couldn't get the idea of holding the pen at the right angle, and she always shifted her angle. So I think you're doing really good.
Well, that's good to know, because I feel like that's my biggest problem. Okay.
Well, that's why it's the thing you got to learn first. Is keeping that angle.
Yep. I think these exercises are going to be great, though. I'll probably just do like a little thing that has like one of each of the exercises, and then I can just like reference that instead of going through every single page every time.
Yeah.
Bing. Oh my goodness, going straight down.
Yeah. Okay.
Better.
Yeah, doing good.
That nib wasn't very flat. Okay. Is this the last exercise then?
Yes. This will be the last
Okay.
one. Well, you want more? You want more to do?
No, this is okay. Ding. Oh my goodness, I got confident for a second and then I just screwed it up.
Let's see. Let me check my schedule real quick.
I should probably do the same thing, but I don't know how to do that without losing this. Oh well. I'll just do it for a really big open day.
Hello, Papa.
Next Wednesday. Where's this one? Oops.
Do mornings ever work for you, possibly?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Like, what time, your time, are you thinking?
So noon your time,
Oh,
10 a.m. my time.
okay. Well, that's not even morning for me.
Oh yeah, well, for me, I'm like, that's my morning.
Well, I still probably have Wednesday evening open next week, so if we wanted to do that, you stick with the same day, but we can try another time. Did you have a particular day in mind?
Well, could you do Wednesday noon your time?
No.
No.
I'm booked
Okay.
then.
What about 2? Okay. The best days for me are always Mondays, but I don't know what your Mondays look like.
Okay.
So if we could do Monday at noon your time.
What about, I think 1, 2. What about noon your time on Monday?
Yeah. 2. So perfect. Yeah. 2 p.m. your time, noon my time.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, I can do that. Whoop.
And you just want to do one a week?
Yes, for now. We might be able to do 2, but my kids have school and then swimming classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but their dad has them on Monday, so that's why it's easier for me Monday.
Okay. Oh yeah, then that'd be good. Okay, so I'll put you down for Monday at 2.
Perfect. I'm gonna write that down.
That's the
right
18th.
now. Cool.
All right, awesome. Well, you did good. I'm
Awesome.
You're not my most difficult student, so you're good. Just kidding.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, it is good actually. Like you're not just totally at a loss. Like you're just like this one student. Like I was just like, she's just not getting it, and just lesson after lesson, she just wasn't getting it. So I think you're doing good.
That's rough. Well, thank you. I love that we can do these over video chat because then I don't have to drive anywhere
Yeah,
or take
totally.
anybody
Awesome.
anywhere.
Yeah, and it works pretty
Yeah.
well doing the phone thing with the other camera, and yeah, that works great. So cool.
Yeah, awesome.
All right.
I'll try and I have a desk, but it has a printer on it and it's super tiny. But I feel like if I move it, then just get a lamp over in that corner, it should work out better so I can sit properly next time.
Yeah, having the right posture and everything can help a lot too. So yep, cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
thank
see you
you.
next week.
See you
All right,
Monday.
bye.